Hello YouTube, my name is Dennis, and this is Evergreen, and welcome to Pokémon FireRed Achievement Hunt. So, as you guys may or may not have figured out from the last episode of the Genlocke, if you watched it, I was incredibly frustrated. The Genlocke is a goal of mine. I do want to eventually complete the game, the whole series, as a Genlocke, but it is a very frustrating thing to do. And I decided to take a step back and focus a little bit more on some vanilla playthroughs for a little bit. So, as you guys have seen, I've been uploading Paper Mario, and I'm also going to start uploading sporadically. It's not going to be like my driving focus, but I'm going to start a new achievement hunting series using an emulator that allows me to tap into retroachievements.org. I can start hunting achievements in classic video games. I'm sure many of you already know exactly what I'm talking about. If you don't, link to the website will be in the description down below. It'll tell you everything you need to know. But the point is, there are 61 achievements in Pokémon FireRed according to the website and the community who have decided on these achievements. Right? Some very basic ones. Defeat your rival in Oak's Lab. Win the optional battle against your rival on Route 22. Defeat Brock and earn the Boulder Badge. Defeat Brock on set mode with levels less than 14 with 2 or more, less Pokemon in your party. Things like that. Small little challenges that can make the game interesting and give you a new way to play. So, we're going to be tracking achievements as we play through the game and seeing how many of the 61 achievements I can get before beating the league. Now, I believe there are a bunch of achievements that are all post-game, so those ones are immediately out. They're like, let's see. Obtain the egg from the old man in the water labyrinth. Water labyrinth is on the Sevi Islands, which is almost entirely post-game. Obtain all 171, or catch all 171 obtainable Pokemon. I don't think I'm actually going to be able to do that because a lot of those are going to be Johto Pokemon, which are locked to the post-game as well. So we probably won't get that. We're going to be doing the trades as best we can. We're going to be doing as many of the set battle style challenges as we can. And I'm also just going to enjoy playing the game. All right. The whole point of this is for me to relax and enjoy a nice vanilla playthrough. So I'm going to be trying this as best I can without frustrating myself. If I get frustrated in an episode, I'm going to stop. I'm going to stop that recording right there. Because I've been getting way too frustrated. I've actually been going to the doctor recently for my heart because my blood pressure is elevated. So we're just going to step back. We're going to have a nice, relax, chill Pokemon series. So let's go ahead and hop into Pokémon FireRed Achievement Hunt. I'm not going to be doing voices for this one. I'm not going to be probably even reading the dialogue. I may do, some talking here and there, but for the most part, well, I'm going to be doing talking. Obviously, I need to talk. It's a YouTube video. If I don't talk, then I get hit for copyright. But I'm not going to be doing anything extra. This isn't a Nuzlocke. This isn't anything fancy. This is just me playing the game. I may or may not do some bios as practice for when I eventually restart the Genlocke, because I do want to do some bios for the Genlocke. If you've been watching the Pokemon or the Paper Mario series, you'll know what I mean when I say bios. Or if you're one of the 1 million+ people that subscribe to Chucka Conroy, he's been doing bios since he started his very first Pokemon playthrough. And I like that idea. I think it's cool. I think it's awesome. I think it's a great way to get people more information about Pokemon, especially if you're a new person to the fandom. It's quite good with your name. My name is Dennis. For those of you that don't know me, maybe this is your first episode. Maybe you were like, oh, I really like people hunting achievements in games. And you're like, oh, hey, this guy's doing an achievement hunting Pokemon. I've never seen that before. Let's check out his video. Let me give you a little introduction to myself. All right, my name is Dennis. I currently reside in Florida. I am on the road to becoming a voice actor. So some of my game series do have me voicing characters, especially the older RPG games where voice acting was less prevalent. I love Pokemon. I love RPGs in general. And one of my main obsessions is Pathfinder. I am actually hugely obsessed with Pathfinder, in particular. I was hugely obsessed with D&D for a while, but Pathfinder was always kind of like... Pathfinder First Edition was an incredibly complicated game, and a lot of people didn't like how complicated it was, so they chose D&D. But with the rise of Pathfinder Second Edition, the game's less complicated, and it's much easier to digest. So a lot more people will be getting into it, and it's actually risen to be an amazing competitor to Dungeons & Dragons. And in fact, in several cases, they exceed Dungeons & Dragons. The fan base is less toxic. There's less mentality of, like rules lawyering and stuff, because the whole game is kind of rules lawyer. You don't need to be a rules lawyer. The game does it for you. And it just, to me, it's a better vibe. All right. If you're interested in learning more about Pathfinder 2nd Edition, go to the channel. All right. And check out the Pokemon... wow, my brain. Pathfinder 2nd Edition Age of Ashes actual play that I've been doing with a couple of friends. We're currently... I believe you guys have 15 episodes up. We are, I think, 16 or 17 sessions in. I'm not up to date on the sessions because editing those takes a really long time. So, but yeah, if you're interested in Pathfinder or learning more about it, definitely check it out. And if you're really, really interested, my friend Jacob is actually a DM who runs games. He runs paid games because it's his livelihood, but he does an amazing job. His voices are on point. He really does a great job working in backstory, player backstory. It's a vibe. He's fantastic. So definitely give him a check. And I think you'll really enjoy his style. His link is in the description of those videos. So if you watch one of those videos and like, oh, this is so cool, I'd love to play sometime, check out his link. All right. And if you don't feel like doing a paid game, I possibly could be persuaded to run some beginner-friendly adventures, namely the starter set, from my own Discord. Link in the description. And even if you're not, just go check it out, All right. Number one, quick and easy pick, all right? I'm picking Bulbasaur. I always pick Bulbasaur when I play Kanto. Bulbasaur is my favorite. He's my favorite Kanto starter. He's adorable, and I think Venusaur is badass as hell. In addition to that, not only is he super great, he solos the first two gyms. Now, keep in mind, the first two gyms, especially for this achievement challenge, Brock has a level cap of 14 and a maximum of 2 Pokemon. Which means I need a Pokemon that's super effective if I'm going to take him down with only 2 Pokemon, and at a level that matches his own. So picking either Squirtle or Bulbasaur is the choice there. However, Misty also has a cap of 2 Pokemon, which means if I don't find an Oddish or something before I go to fight her, I still don't have anything that's super effective. Bulbasaur fits that role as well. That gives me 1 Pokemon that could probably solo to the first 2 gyms, easily netting me those 2 achievements. So, it's just, I need to. Oh, I forgot to... Well, we may have to restart here because I need to beat Mark. That's one of the achievements. It's the first achievement, and it's a missable achievement. It's beat your rival in Oak's lab. So, I need to do that. But real quick, before I start this battle, why doesn't everybody do me a favor and subscribe? Because I really would enjoy growing this channel more, getting to meet more people. Honestly, I'd love it if more people came to the Discord, so I could get to chill and chat with you guys. Discord's actually kind of dead. A lot of my friends are super busy with their lives, so I haven't actually had that many people to chat with. So definitely come to the Discord and check it out. he's outspeeding this time around, which isn't good. I'm gonna have to use my potion, which is fine. I don't really care about using items in battle. There's not an achievement for not using items in battle, so I don't really care. Well, maybe I won't need to. I'm doing more damage than him. Nope, gonna have to. Oh, well. Yes, Oak, please shut up. Alright, there we go. Crazy part is this Charmander is actually really good. Look at that. He got me almost dead twice. But hey, that's our first achievement. And there should be a sound that plays. Let's see. Oh, shut up, Oak. My God, this man talks. I forgot to switch it to fast. I didn't hear the sound. But hey, achievement unlocked, which means we have 1 out of 61 achievements. Part of me wants to get a little thing that just pops up. I wish I had a way to automate it. I might have to do this in post. I think I'm going to. I'm going to put a chapter marker here. I want to have a little thing above my little avatar's head. That's the most recent achievement earned. So in this case, it's I Choose You. Defeat your rival in Oak's lab. It's worth 1 achievement point. Retro Achievements website uses an achievement point system similar to the original Xbox. But they're all kind of like arbitrary points. I mean, this one's really stupidly easy. Speaking of stupidly easy things, I need to grab the map. I always forget to grab the map. Oh, I have to wait. That's right. That's why I usually forget, because I remember at this point and then she tells me nothing, and then I go and deal with the package, and that's when I forget to get the map. I've got a little bit of manic energy tonight. I don't know why. As you can probably tell from my passionate talk about Pathfinder, I'm a nerd. I'm also thinking about doing a little bit of reworking of the channel. If you take a look at the channel, you will see a lot of unfinished series that I started and got bored with, got frustrated with, or just generally lost interest in and stopped playing. I believe there's a good number of them. I think the majority of the things that I've done on this channel, the majority of these 600 videos that exist on this channel are from incomplete series. Now, something like a Pokemon Nuzlocke, if I lose the Nuzlocke, that's a natural end to the series. But I've done some vanilla playthroughs where I just stop playing. So I think I may end up deleting or unlisting those videos and just trying to generally restructure the channel so that way it shows more of the things that I'm actually interested in. I don't know, I feel a little weird about deleting my content. It's not like there's anything wrong with the content, it's still content and it still exists, and in my opinion it was still entertaining. But it just feels weird to have all those videos from incomplete series. Like some of the stuff's like 1 or 2 episodes. So, I don't really know how to feel about it. And I was hoping that somebody in the comments could give me your opinion, because I'm actually really horrible at making decisions like that, because it feels weird, but at the same time it's an annoyance. Now that I've put it to fast, we're actually making a bit of progress. I also don't know how long these videos are going to run for. I may run them for an hour, I may run them for 45 minutes, I may just run them until I get bored and edit them into parts. Oh, I could... God. See, I'm talking so much, I got distracted, and I forgot to set Bulbasaur onto the layout. There we go. Alright, we now have the Pokedex. It's completely useless to me because I'm tracking my own Pokedex somewhere else. Somewhere else. Wow. I keep doing that. I'm going to be a voice actor and I keep using somewheres instead of somewhere. Yeah, I'm definitely a bit manic tonight. I'm just kind of saying whatever pops into my head. This is going to be great. Alright, so I'm not going to forget. I'm going to get the town map. I don't need the town map, but I'm going to get it anyways. This game doesn't have a tracker for hidden items or ground items, so I'm not going to bother like looking data up on them and getting everything. But that's a thing that happens in later gens, so you may see some of that as I read like Cerebi or Pokemon DB or an app that I have on my phone. Alright, here's our first new Pokemon. We got a Pidgey. Pidgey is going to be really important in our journey because flying type. It's kind of a dull Pokemon, but I'm going to need it. So and out of Pidgey and Rattata, I'd definitely rather have the Pidgey than the Rattata, so I mean, actually, Rattata's pretty good once it gets like Super Fang and Hyper Fang. It's actually kind of stupid. I think it's Hyper Fang so early. And already Pidgey is proving to be an annoyance. Are you kidding me right now? A level 3 Pidgey is taking this many attempts? And I crit it. That's what you get for being a bitch. Go heal back up, get more Pokeballs, and then we'll catch the 2 Pokemon that are here. I don't believe I need either one of them for trade, so I should be fine to just catch one of each. Part of me contemplated doing a Professor Oak's challenge, but it's like, oh my god, is that a ridiculous thing to do? Before I defeat Brock, I have to get a Pokemon to level 36. Without rare candies, that is such a ridiculous thing. I don't know how people have the patience to do that. Grinding up on Pokemon that are like level 2 and 3? Ridiculous. There. Now I can catch these Pokemon. In addition to that, I need to go over to Route 22, get 2 Pokemon there. I need to catch a few Pokemon in this beginning area. I'll probably catch everything in Viridian Forest as well. Decide on what I'm going to level up for the Brock battle. And then do our rival. I also feel like I'm going to grab some rare candies soon. If you've been watching the Pokemon Genlocke, you'll know that I put rare candies into the system so that way I can have them. And then just play through the game normally and level up to the gym cap that way. It just saves a lot of time, and as much as I enjoy just sitting here randomly talking and spouting nonsense, god damn it, Pidgey, you pathetic piece of crap. As much as it's fun to just sit here and mumble things into my microphone where not a lot of people are probably even listening to me, I do want to save some of my sanity and not level. Grinding in the early Pokemon games is one of the most frustrating things that I've ever done in my life. Also, a little weird that I've not seen the Rattata at all and just keep finding Pidgey. I am going to avoid speed up as much as possible. There may be some sections of the game that I speed up just to save myself a bit of time. but I'll be muting those sections of the game so you don't have to listen to the annoying speed up sound. If you don't know what sound I'm talking about, it's this one. Oh, that's the wrong one. This one. Nope. Well, I actually don't know where the button is. It's this one. Bloody annoying, isn't it? I will spare you that as much as I can. Alright, we got another Pokemon. Technically, I guess I'll add it to the layout, even though it's not going to be a permanent member of the team. Well, actually, no, Pidgey probably will be a more permanent member of the team. Rattata's not going to be a permanent member of the team. Speaking of the Rattata, there he is. He finally showed up. Going right for Tail Whip. Annoying, but manageable. Rattata's catch rate is so stupidly easy, I should really only have to get it down to yellow health. Wow, way to immediately prove me wrong. You suck. Okay, you're just trying to be annoying now. I'm not going to let it get to me. There we go. Already 21 minutes into this episode. I can't believe that. It's kind of just flown by. No, and I'm also not going to add to the layout because I'm not keeping it. Rattata is immediately going in the box. I don't like type overlap, and I already have a normal type in Pidgey. And normally I would be like, oh, but Pidgey doesn't count because it should be just a solo flying type, but it actually does get a pretty decent normal type move, so it'll count. Until I get Spearow. I may switch to Spearow because Fearow is nice. But I also think I might save Fearow for the next playthrough when we get to Pokemon Heart Gold, because you can get Kenya the Fearow, which has boosted experience. And really, I don't want to use the same Pokemon multiple games in a row, you know? It gets a little dull if I'm just like, oh, look, I found Pidgey again. I found this thing again, and I'm using it again. Nobody wants to see that. You guys want some variety. This is going to be, you know, a lot of playthroughs of Pokemon. I'm going to be following the same order of games that I would be doing for the Genlocke. I may eventually go back to some of the older games or even the alternate games to complete the achievement hunting series, but that'll be a while away. This is my version of Kanto that I prefer, even though it doesn't have the physical special split. So I did try and grab a couple of versions that would have the physical special split, and really it's just a really difficult thing to do. And Pokemon FireRed, I don't believe actually supported any of the versions that had the physical special split on the achievement hunting website. There are some alternate supported files. For example, Pokemon FireRed Quality of Life Enhancement. I don't believe has the physical special split, but it does have some things. I couldn't get that one to work. There's a cosmetic update. There's Moamon updates, all of which are accepted, including a Moamon revival, which to me sounds like a hack rather than just an alternate version. So, I mean, do you, I guess. I'm probably not going to use Mankey in this playthrough either, because fighting types are fairly useless. You can't even survive 2 hits from my Bulbasaur. I get that I'm 5 levels stronger, but it's a Bulbasaur. Come on. I'm not a physical attacker. And Rattata again. I do need to catch 2... Where is it? 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 Baby king for a baby queen. I need to catch 2 Nidoran males because on Route 5 I need to do a trade for a Nidoran female, which means I can avoid catching the Nidoran female, which is nice. This is the advantage to catching a Spearow over a Pidgey. Pidgey right now has Scratch, I think. Tackle. Whereas Spearow already has a flying type move. However, outside of training up in the forest, there's nobody that's really weak to flying this early in the game. So, kind of a moot point. Okay, we got a Spearow. Also not going to be a permanent member of the team, so I'm not going to add it to the layout. I do need to heal my Bulbasaur really quick. And also let me pull up the Pokédex. Okay, there we go. I now have a Pokédex up, so that way I can keep track of the things that I have and have not caught. I kind of wish this thing did it by the route, though, which is really annoying. I wonder if my other Pokédex app does it. Give me 1 sec, guys. Sorry about this. Oh, you're the wrong thing. Hold on. Nope, go away, go away. Do you do it by route? My Pokédex. No, it doesn't look like this does it by route. So I'll just stick with this one. Oh, come on, Rattata, go away. Apparently a level 5 Rattata is faster than my Bulbasaur. Very much faster than my Bulbasaur. Also, not surprising, Bulbasaur is really slow. But that's fine, because he's bulky. Rattata, you took so long to show up on Route 1, and now you're just swamping me on Route 22. Please, go away. Okay, there's Mankey again. We need him. He's level freaking 5 this time. He's gonna mess me up pretty good, so let's get a Leech Seed up. A lot of Pokemon to catch, so I need you to not fight me and just get in the Pokeball. Fortunately, she's not going to give you many chances to catch him, so you need to get in the ball. Well, now you died a Leech Seed, so... Oh! You must be on 1 right now. That's fine, it's fine. There we go. We've got Mankey. Find Mankey, Mankey. Cool, we've got 5 Pokemon. Like I said, Mankey, not a permanent member of the team. Not going on the layout. I may take him to the Brock fight because fighting type. It's like the one gym that is useful in. In fact, yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna put him on the layout because he's gonna go into the Brock fight. There we go. Alright, I do need to pull up route data for this area so that way I can double check. Let's go to my favorite website, Pokemon PB. Let's see, Pokemon games. No, I need Pokemon locations. Kanto Route 22. Generation 3. Here we go. Oh! This version of the game doesn't have the Nidorans here. I thought it did. I guess not. Oh, Generation 7 Let's Go Games has Rattata, Spearow, Nidoran, and Nidorina. You know what I mean. So yeah, we're done in Route 22. Let's go to Route 2. Route 2, Generation 3, here we go. Okay, the only thing next year that we're going to catch over there is Caterpie and Weedle. Whoops. I may end up keeping Beedrill on the team for a little bit, just because really getting Twin Needle is one of my only options against Psychic types. I mean, eventually I'll get something with Bite. I actually do want to get a Meowth on my team this time around. I think that'd be fun. Also, my natural instinct is to hold the B button to run faster. I can't do that. There we go. Yeah, so we're heading up to Route 2. And you know what we're gonna do? We're just gonna leave them as is. Oh, hey, old man. Yeah, in between episodes, I'm probably going to give myself the rare candies. That way I don't have to stop the episode. I can reload everything. It gets a little annoying. Good job, old man. You managed to catch yourself a Weedle. Yay, the TGTV. I use that all the time. Actually, instead of wasting time on Route 2, maybe I should just go straight to Viridian Forest. Yeah, it also has Caterpie and Weedle, and also has a chance to get me that Pikachu. So I think that's the smarter choice. Route 2 literally has the same Pokemon. Also, I'll probably keep the Pikachu on the team for a while as well if I get it. So that way I can use it against Misty. I was gonna say, how far can I walk before getting molested by Pokemon? Jeez. Another good reason to use Bulbasaur in the early game is because he's a poison type, which means he can't get poisoned by Weedles and Kakunas. really low on money this early in the game, so I need everybody to just stay in the damn balls. There we go. Thank you so much, Weedle. Yeah, I was saying I'll probably keep Weedle on the team because it does eventually get Twin Needle, which is pretty decent. And Weedle's not that bad. I've used a Weedle on a number of occasions, or not a Weedle, a Beedrill. In particular, I started doing a playthrough of Pokemon Y with poison types only, and I mean, that's pretty much like what you get, you know? And he did pretty decent. He is unfortunately the only one you get if you don't cheat a little bit, so I did give myself a Nidoran male in that version, and I ended up losing to the bug gym anyways. Now, I also do want to keep in mind for you all that the achievement hunting is only possible in certain games. It is not possible in anything past Generation 5. And while I will do vanilla playthroughs of those games, they won't be achievement hunting videos, which is unfortunate. Because I actually really like the idea of doing this achievement hunting series. Let's add Weedle to the team because Weedle will be sticking around. Now, what level is our rival in this one? I can easily find that out by doing this. No, I can't. Level 9. So I have a little bit of leveling to do before I go fight the rival. And I can search for the Pikachu while I'm here. I ran away because it's not the Pikachu, and then remembered what I just said about wanting to level up a little bit. I'm gonna run back really quick and heal up the Weedle, put the Caterpie away. Like I said, I don't think I'm going to be able to get the 170 Pokemon in the achievement, but I'm going to get as many as I can. We'll see how far we can get just up until the lead. Because I know one of the 170 Pokemon included in that is Mewtwo, and you can't get Mewtwo until after you beat the league. So, unless I want to just include Mewtwo in it, because he's kind of like... So, Mewtwo is kind of part of the story of Kanto. So, like, I could include Mewtwo and play up until I catch Mewtwo. Also, I don't know at which point the rival goes away. I think it's after you beat Brock. I'm not 100% certain, so don't really quote me on that. But what we're going to do is we're going to progress through here until we find a Pikachu, beating gym leaders or beating trainers as we go. I really should be walking in the grass. I'm not going to catch a Pikachu if I don't walk in the grass. Whew. We're going to immediately switch because I'm not getting poisoned. See? Wow. Alright, way to just crit me, bro. I think this Weedle's doing more damage than my Bulbasaur. Okay, there we go. Okay, now he's got a Caterpie, so I can switch back to Mankey. We're at 41 minutes. I don't want to give you guys like this stupidly long episode of like nonsense. I may cut a few things in and out. I may skip, honestly, I might cut out a lot of the trainer battles outside of boss battles and rivals. I don't know, I haven't decided yet. That's what I've been doing in, see, I have to adjust how I've been doing it, because in Paper Mario, I do it the first time I've encountered that enemy type, I fight the battle and show you guys and talk about it. But then I don't for any other time I encounter that enemy, or enemies that I've already beaten before. So like if I encounter a Goomba, the first time I encounter a Goomba, I'm going to show you the fight. And then the next time I encounter a Goomba, I'm not going to show you the fight. But if I encounter a Goomba and a Koopa Troopa, then the Koopa Troopa's first fight gets shown. So forth, you know what I mean. But the thing is, I can't do that with Pokemon, because it's like, okay, I'm going to show you the first time I fight a bug trainer. That's weird. You know? So, I feel like it's either skip pretty much all the basic trainers or skip none of them. I'm not going to skip anything this episode. This is kind of like the test run episode, so you guys are going to have to let me know what you think. So let me know. Skip all the regular trainers or none of the regular trainers. Or some other solution, because I can't see one. My most vile of enemies. There, at least this time I didn't start off by getting crit. I do think it's hilarious when they're just like silk shot or string shot or whatever, and just messing with all of my speed. It's like, wow, you're already faster than me. See? Why? Why are you doing this? The AI is just a little simplistic, really. So this is actually kind of what I'm talking about. Like, why would I show you this over and over of me just sitting here matching A? Doing a Weedle a second time in a row? Come on, dude. I gotta remember to take advantage of the turbo buttons, because I will way too frequently just sit here and mash A, and that's gonna hurt. So now I'm just gonna sit here and I'm gonna hold the turbo button on tackle until this Weedle dies. So again, why would I show you this battle? I don't know why I would bother. I'm not saying anything too interesting. I'm talking about the turbo button. I'm trying to think of things to say, but again, it's just like, what do you say during the most boring of Pokemon battles against the bug catcher? Now, Bulbasaur is level 9, and I feel weird about continuing to level him up. Okay, switch to Kakuna. Kakuna does not have Poison Sting. Kakuna should only have Harden. So now I can sit here and mash A or hold the turbo button with Mankey. Which is good that I have the turbo button because this guy's going to sit here and low kick. Or he's going to sit here and, you know what I mean. I'm starting to get tired, so my brain's starting to stop functioning. But I don't think he has Poison Point right now. Ugh. Imagine if they programmed in the Pokemon trainers having a random ability between the two. Like, imagine if the first time you fought this guy in playthrough number 1, he only had Swarm, which is useless on a Kakuna, but in the second playthrough he had Poison Point. Like, I feel like that would add a really cool dynamic to the Pokemon games and make them just that much more challenging. Because you need to play around a little with the competitive nature of it and know which of the two abilities they may or may not have. Alright, actually, I think this is a pretty good stopping point. 47 minutes in is a lot. So let's go ahead and save here, and thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I hope you enjoyed and that you're excited about the new series. Remember, this series is going to be done sporadically. It's not going to be uploaded weekly. It's not going to be uploaded bi-weekly. It's going to be uploaded whenever the fuck I feel like recording it. Okay? Thank you guys so much, and as always, game on.